I'm going to speak about inflation breeds crime. Yes, of course, inflation breeds crime because you see that nowadays inflation is increasing. And with inflation, crimes are also increasing. Mostly it affects on poor people. Why? Because when poor people saw their children crying for food when they can't give their family members food, so what did they do? They have no any other option except doing crime. They feed their children with doing crime. I have an example of our motherland Balochistan during flood. During flood, when people don't have anything, when they lost their houses, when they lost their relatives, they want to live in a house, they need tents. Suddenly the rate of tents increases and the people have no any other option, they don't have something for eating. So what did they do? They take the step of doing crimes.
Because of inflation, they are unable to run their homes. Nowadays, the poor people who are unable to run their homes, they have no jobs. Our government is not providing them jobs. So means they have only the way which they take of inflation. They have taken only the step which is that doing crimes. They can be aware from this inflation.
Since the starting of 2022, we have been hearing the news of street crimes. But the question is that who is responsible for these street crimes? In my opinion, government policies are responsible for these street crimes because government have such policies like poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, and most importantly, inflation, which are the major reasons behind street crimes. Also, the law and order in our country is not good because neither police officers nor the criminals are scared of any kind of punishment. They know that there is no one to question them if they do not work properly. Have you ever seen a police officer being arrested because he was not able to apprehend a criminal? No, right? So this is our law and order. Secondly, our government don't provide a police officer proper facilities and modern technologies to investigate a criminal. It is the major reason behind street crimes.
There is nationalism in people, which breeds crime. Or we can take an example of another countries. There is inflation, but there is no crime. Like UAE, the inflation rate of UAE is high, but the crime rate is very less than the rate of inflation. And we can compare two countries. There are two countries, Iceland and New Zealand. The two countries, the ratio of two countries, the inflation rate of New Zealand is greater than the inflation rate of Iceland, but the crime rate of Iceland is less than the crime rate of New Zealand.
If government reduce the amount of things, reduce of inflation, then crime is automatically reduced. So government should take action and reduce the inflation and amount of things. You know, poverty is always a part of Eastern country.
Corporal punishment means beat a student due to his undesired behavior or language. Whatever I believe that corporal punishment should be allowed in school. We should have to beat the students in a school. If we beat the students in a school, so the fear develop on their heart or mind. So if we give them a task, so they will complete their task on a proper time. Every time they will be bound to do their works on a proper time. They will lose their thinking power. They always be fair to making list of mistakes. In my opinion, teachers will be friendly with students, so then students can solve their all problems with their teacher. They can discuss about their problems with their teachers.